What's going on, guys? This is Dogman X88, and I'm going to show you guys something really quick. I've recently got a little message in my inbox from a guy called Dimitri's Gaming Room. He wanted to know how do I do the whole N64 Logo thing, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. In other videos I've shown this Nintendo 64 with the logo backlit. It's blue. He wanted to know how did I do that, so I'm just going to show you guys what I did. This is what your logo looks like. You can see right through it. All I had to do was I got a box cutter, or the blade really, and I sunk it into this bitch, and I cut out kind of like a little triangle, and the LED, you can see it right there. When it turns on, it backlights it back. The logo is backlit. The only problem with this process is getting this logo off. As you can see, it's a little chipped. It's not perfect. And then sometimes right here on the edges, just to get entry in there, you're gonna scuff up this plastic pretty good. So if you're gonna try this process, I suggest have some sandpaper ready, because afterwards you might want to sand this down. But you know, if you fuck this part up, then I don't know what to tell you, because this isn't plastic. This is like it's like a soft, rubbery, I don't know what the hell this is. But see, I had this scuffed up right here, and I just put black tape. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but I don't give a shit. Now, these systems are pretty old. They're getting on the older side nowadays. So especially like if you find these things at like flea markets, they're not in the best conditions in the first place. So expect the plastic to be kind of somewhat brittle. So when you try this, it's not gonna be too hard to cut the plastic. This one, I literally took off the logo right before shooting this. And let me see, where's the blade? I'm gonna show you how. I already did this, like I said before, but this one was a bit of a bitch compared to the other one to take off, because the glue on the other side of this, it was on there pretty good. So I already got a little bit in there. Let me see if I can take it off with my nail. There you go. Ooh. See, this kind of glue. Some parts of it right now, like in these corners, the glue is really good. In the middle, not so much. Now remember, in this one, damn it, let me get this off for you. I cut it into like a little upside down triangle. And this is what it looked like before. I just went along some imaginary lines I created and cut it out. This plastic back here, especially if you have a blade like this, it's pretty easy, real easy to stick it in, just like this. All I did is I was real careful with this. Now if you're gonna try this shit, it's probably not the most professional way to do this. You're probably gonna cut your hand, so I suggest get a real full-size box cutter, you know, with the handle and all, because this right here, I mean, I cut my fingers a lot, but I mean, they weren't that bad. But I'm just letting you know, if you try this and you're a dumbass, you might cut your hand. But if you're not, then you don't have nothing to worry about, right? Okay, so I'm not gonna tell you how exactly to oh well, hold on, before I move on there, let me show you this. There's like a little tab underneath this logo. It slides in the bottom there, and that broke off on my other one, and it makes it a lot easier to take off once you rip this off, but you don't have to. I mean, it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Like I was saying before, I'm not going to tell you how to how to do your mod exactly. Like, you don't have to listen to me. I mean, everybody's different. But what I did is I totally disassembled this entire 64, and I think my other video, yeah, I definitely have another video on YouTube that tells you how to do it and whatnot, especially with the LED. That is tinfoil, and all I did is I put I had a hot glue gun, and I just laid down the glue first really quick, and while it was still hot, I just went in there with the tinfoil, excuse me, and I just pushed it into the back, and I kind of molded the tinfoil into all the shapes, so it gives it a little bit of more visual flair when it's turned on. So, but I mean, you don't have to do the tinfoil. If you're gonna try this, try it without tinfoil first. And you know, if you have a badass LED, you might not even need the tinfoil. You know, I just think that's just mostly just for flair. You definitely don't want to try this with the standard LED that's in there, because it's not bright at all. It's like as bright as like the regular Nintendo or even the Super Nintendo. It doesn't do shit, and it'll barely backlight your logo. You won't be able to see much. So I hope this answered your question. So if anybody else has any comments or any questions, whatever, just go ahead and leave them at the bottom of this page. You know, hit me up, whatever you want to do. I'll be more than willing to help you guys. So thanks for watching.